I don't know who won a peach yet, but shoutouts to you. So in the most recent Nintendo Direct, Nintendo decided to announce some of the stuff coming to the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass, of course, with Wave 6. We've been doing a lot of Mario Kart stuff on the channel recently, in terms of streaming it a lot, some highlights, reviewing the waves, and I just wanted to sit down a bit after the most recent trailer, as this is going to be the final time of the Booster Course Pass, and we're able to predict what is coming up. So without further ado, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're excited for the all-new Booster Course Pass Wave 6, and let's jump right into it, shall we? So first of all, I did want to really quickly touch on what did get revealed in the Nintendo Direct, which was, of course, Daisy Circuit from Mario Kart, we making it in, and of course the 4 characters, Diddy Kong and Funky Kong, Pauline, and Peachette. Now, to say that this was surprising is kind of like an understatement, as not a lot of people were predicting Daisy Circuit, as a lot of people have put their money on Wii Rainbow Road making it in rather than Wii Daisy Circuit. But I can still see both of them happening. I feel like what was even more surprising though was the fact that we got both Diddy Kong and Funky Kong and Pauline, because we were only expecting 2 of those 3. And then we even got ourselves Peachette, which a lot of people don't really care about, but my chat is so passionate about him, and honestly, I think it's a funny addition. It's kind of sparked the hype in me again for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass, as we're going to be seeing in a bit when we're going to be talking about Wave 6. I already kind of thought I knew about everything going into it, but Wii Day Circuit was a surprise, the characters were a surprise, so I don't think we actually know everything that is to come. So if we're going to be looking at the first cup that we're going to be getting, I feel like we're going to get ourselves one of the last 2 city tracks, which is going to be Rome Avanti. I just think Rome is a nice track to start things out with this wave. I can also see it in the second cup instead of Madrid Drive. Overall, these 2 tracks are very much hyped up. I have barely looked at gameplay or even listened to their music for that matter, because during the last wave, Vancouver Velocity came out, which I was way too excited for. I already knew like all of the layouts that it could have had. Same with LA Labs. We also got last wave. I knew a lot about that one as well. Athens a little bit as well. So I kind of want to keep this one a surprise, but you know, Rome Avanti, I've heard so much good things about it. I'm just really looking forward to that one. So for the second track, I think we're going to get ourselves, well, it's already been confirmed, this Daisy Circuit. I feel like it's going to be placed here. It could be placed somewhere else, but I think it's just a nice track, because usually the circuits are like the first one, or like the first one after the city tracks to be placed there. So for number 3, I would personally be expecting either DK Mountain or Dino Jungle. We've only had 2 like GameCube tracks so far, Waluigi Stadium in Wave 4 and Daisy Cruiser in Wave 5. It's kind of a shame when we haven't gotten as much GameCube as if we compare it to Mario Kart Wii, which has been getting so many tracks. Like even compared to DS, that game has been getting so many tracks. Like it's insane. We love. Personally speaking though, I feel like it's going to be DK Mountain, and I feel like it's the most iconic one of the 2. But I can also see them going with Dino Jungle. I just don't see them going for both of them because of the fact that they share the same song, and I don't think they're gonna be doing that because, you know, we already saw Waluigi Stadium, the music kind of clash with it. Not a lot of people were happy with that, and I also feel like both themings do like the jungle theme really well. I think either with the dinos or with, you know, DK's, you know, angry looking mountain guy, that we should be good. And then for the final track is one that I've been kind of looking forward towards myself. Not only have I been memeing it a lot, but you know, I've been looking at a lot of gameplay of it, which is Piranha Plant Cove, or PP Cove, as we like to call it around these parts. Piranha Plant Cove is one of the last 2 remaining tour original tracks that still make it into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so it has to be either in this cup or the next cup. This one feels a lot more exciting and interesting than the other one we're going to be talking about later. I feel like this could actually be a section-based track, which is also another hint that it's going to be placed here. But yeah, Piranha Plant Cove, we got this one in February. And it's been kind of ignored by the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe team so far, as we got Yoshi's Island and Squeaky Clean before this one. I feel like with the remix, also with the theming, I feel like this could be a very fun and very interesting track, actually, in terms of like underwater tracks, which usually aren't really like the big fan favorites. I think this one could be a lot more interesting and exciting, actually. Starting off the second cup, I feel like we're going to be getting ourselves Madrid Drive, which is going to be the last Tour City track. Kind of unfortunate, but I feel like it's a good ending. And from what I've been hearing, it's a very good track. At least from what I saw from the trailer that they had for Mario Kart Tour, it kind of looks like all the other ones that are at daytime. I feel like that's something Rome Avanti does better, but it does look very fun, and I feel like there's a lot of variety from what I've heard. Like I've been hearing about these streets, but also about like the stadium and things like that. I have not seen anything myself, but I'm kind of looking forward to this one. Interesting to see that we got another one for Europe, and we didn't end up getting one for maybe like Cairo, Egypt, or Rio de Janeiro, or something like that. But I feel like overall the final two choices were very solid. Now the next track is going to be the last one that was included in Mario Kart Tour for the Tour Originals, which was Piranha Plant Pipeway. This track was kind of like a random reveal, which we weren't even expecting anymore. I'm pretty sure this was like right before Squeaky Clean. I'm not sure, but this was around that time where it was kind of like, oh, there's a new track coming to Tour as well. Very interesting track, and a lot of people pointed out that it kind of looks like a beta track that was originally going to be in Mario Kart DS. Now, I don't know whether that's actually true, but Piranha Plant Cove looks very fun, very interesting. Not as fun and crazy, though, as Piranha Plant Cove. I feel like this track kind of suffers from N64 Yoshi's Valley syndrome, as I call it, aka you have multiple paths, but there's only one faster one, so I have the multiple paths to begin with. Either way, this kind of track kind of reminds me of Mario Kart 7's Piranha Plant Slide. So I hope this one differentiates it a bit, but I'm looking forward to it none the same. As just having new original tracks is just one of the things I've been loving about the Booster Course Pass. And then come the final two tracks, the ones that we always expect at the end of a Mario Kart game, the Bowser's Castle and the Rainbow Road. Now, which one am I predicting? Well, let's first go for the Bowser's Castle, of which I'm expecting SNES Mario Circuit 3. SNES Bowser's Castle 3. No, we don't need Mario Circuit 3. SNES Bowser's Castle 3 is like taking a GBA remake, but then putting it on a SNES track, which is very nice, as they actually modernize with hills and everything, like elevation, stuff where there's a lot of anti-gravity potential for a Super Mario Kart track. And honestly, the background and like the potential for the music remix is very, very good. Now, personally, I would have maybe probably hoped for DS or maybe like Double Dash, Bowser's Castle, or Wii. But I'm not too upset about this remake. As long as they don't copy paste anymore from Super Mario Kart, I'm a happy fella. And yes, the final track is the one that everybody wants. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Wii Rainbow Road. It's already in Tour. And we have all the Rainbow Roads, I'm pretty sure, that are in Tour currently. And there's no way we got ourselves a Rainbow Road in Wave 3 and are not going to get one in the final wave. We got 3DS Rainbow Road, I believe, back during Wave 3. Yes, we did. Rainbow Road is just super iconic. I don't know what else to really say about it because everybody wants it. Usually I would have said 2 Wii tracks. Maybe that's a bit too much, but if we look at Wave number 5, which had both Koopa Cape and Moonview Highway, I can see it being possible, especially seeing that Daisy Circuit is a circuit track and this is a Rainbow Road. It's not really like both like, oh, and Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road, or oh, and Dry Ruins, you know? So I think this one is very plausible and probably already filled in. Either way, I hope you guys did enjoy the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. I personally really did when it started, like, early last year. I wasn't even expecting something like this. Like, it kind of came out of the blue after, like, 5 years of this game being out. We were actually getting new tracks. Like, it's super fun, and it's really awesome to see that we actually have double the tracks. Like, just look at the track selection in this game now. It looks like a fan game. Anyways, what are some of your predictions for the final wave? Definitely let me know in the comment section down below. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye.